So tell me why you're here, and how far did you drive, by the way?
Came from the Woodlands, Texas. Probably since I was 13, so like 19 years. I've had a lot of clicking and popping on my left side, and now it's starting on my right.
Okay.
And I get really, really bad migraines, probably like twice a week.
When you get the migraine, where's the pain? Can you point to it?
It goes from like here all the way to the back of my neck.
Okay.
And this is always really tired.
Right.
And I feel like I'm always putting my tongue in between my teeth or on the top of my the roof of my mouth to
Keep
keep
them
it.
apart.
But I'm still clenching down, and I don't sleep very well because I can't relax.
Did you ever wear splints? Did a dentist ever make you?
Yes, but I'm in more pain, and I think I grind just as much during the day as I do at night. So.
And what were they trying to do for you down in Houston?
They were trying to put veneers on all my teeth.
And what was the rationale?
Just to get my bite even, supposedly.
Okay.
Or put braces on me, or there are all different kinds of solutions to treat the symptoms or whatever.
Did they image you at all? Did they look at your joints? Did they?
No.
So they didn't do anything to look at the cartilage or the bone? Or
they just threw numbers at me.
numbers, like dollar numbers?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
With a treatment plan.
Of course. You can go path A, path B, or path C.
This one costs the least, but you won't get the best results. This one
What were
costs
they hoping to expect from the best results? What was
to get an even bite and to lose that clicking, and which I don't think that's really possible.
It's not possible.
Yeah.
Once your cartilage is torn, it's torn.
Mm-hmm.
But it is possible that it won't progress further. And I shouldn't say it's not possible. It's possible if it's precisely done and objectively, kind of the stuff that we're going to be doing for you. When those muscles relax, there won't be this big tension on that cartilage anymore. So theoretically, you won't. It's almost like a guitar string that's very taut versus one that's very loose. Right now, you're very taut, so we're going to loosen up that guitar string to where it's not quite. So you'll hear a thunk, right? But you won't hear this big
Loud.
bam, pop, because the tension will be gone. And in addition, all these muscles, they're talking to one another. So they're helping you talk and chew and eat and do all this stuff that you're doing a couple 100,000 times a day.
Right.
So how'd you find us?
I actually was YouTubing massage therapy for your jaw, and one of your YouTubes popped up, and it was the only one that made sense to me. It like clicked to exactly what I've been kind of thinking in my head that needed to work in order to fix it, but nobody's actually come to me with that solution.
Yeah, because nobody's doing it.
Yeah, so when I watched it, I was just like, oh my God, that's it. So I sent it immediately to my brother-in-law, and I was like, let's take a trip.
And he was here too today.
He was like, okay.
All right, sounds good. Right? I don't know how windy or which direction it's coming from, but it tells me if things are kind of a little agitated. So you definitely have spasm, and I don't, again, this is not that useful, but it does help some. Okay? Bite home really hard, go left, and open. Look how drawn out and how defibrillated this black line is, the force line. So here you are, you're clenching, the force goes up. See 100%? It's smooth. You start swinging up to the side, look how the black line gets all squiggly. They call that defibrillation. The muscles are kind of like herky-jerky.
Okay.
Because they're sore. Herky-jerky, and here you are finally separating, and it takes you 1.8 seconds.
Yeah, it's hard for me to go this way.
Yeah, big time. So, we need to stop. Remember a guy in the control center, brain. is feeling how long it takes for those back molars to rub against one another. When it's taking too long, brain doesn't like that. He cranks up muscle juice to make it go away even faster. But it's a very ineffective and inefficient way of doing so. A lot of times it just makes things worse.
Okay.
So muscle overcranks, overdoes it. All of a sudden you're spitting out excess lactic acid. You're tired, sore, and wore out. And it just continues and perpetuates the whole process.
Right.
So the pop and the click, the right side's new, the left side's old.
Yes.
So new was what, you said 6 months ago?
About 6 months ago, it started getting a lot more prominent
So the left side since,
for like 20 years almost.
you just
Like
lived with
since I was
it.
13.
And now it's just getting worse and worse and
Right.
worse. Okay. Before we do anything, let me check. Sore back here?
Mm-hmm.
How about this left pterygoid?
Mm-hmm.
Both about the same?
This one's more tender.
More tender? Okay. All right, bite home hard. Now towards me. And open. Good. Tell brain where things are now. Now open for me. Does that feel different?
Oh my god, yes.
Open big. How about here?
Mm-hmm.
Big difference all of a sudden, isn't it?
There's just a tiny bit left right there, but not much.
So it's that little swipe
Yeah.
knocked so much out. Huh?
My shoulders are
Better already, aren't they?
Yeah.
So your neck and your try to move your neck around.
Yeah.
And
I
lean
just feel like
shoulder forwards. See, it all communicates.
I just feel like I got a massage.
Yeah, the neck muscles are accessory muscles of mastication.
Mm-hmm.
They all talk. Those molar ligaments I was talking about.
Mm-hmm.
The only peripheral nerves that synapse with the central nervous system in the whole body.
Mm-hmm.
It kind of commands all this. So all of dentistry is stuck in this one little hole that is the mouth. They forget about the muscle and the brain and everything else and all the nerves. See,
Yeah,
that's all this
like-
is.
Like,
Yeah, relief, right?
mm-hmm.
Yeah. Back here, back here. Not quite
Sorry.
that. No, it's not your fault.
It's the dentist.
Huh?
It's the person that did my fillings last
maybe.
time.
Maybe, or it could be just the way your teeth kind of drift
Okay.
over. Yeah. So what's it feel like?
Felt really relaxed. It feels good.
Feel different?
Mm-hmm.
You said you feel tired, huh?
Yeah. Like I can go to sleep.
Like you can go to sleep?
Mm-hmm.
Try opening and closing your jaw. Is it popping like it did?
Not at all.
You're opening bigger than you were initially, you know. You
Yeah.
measured by 6 millimeters. You were opening 43 millimeters when we first did this.
Mhm.
In the beginning when you walked in, you're opening 49 now.
Yeah, I can kind of feel it's bigger, but it's not normally like if I got to about here, it pop really loud and then
And the pop's gone?
pretty much just
Yeah.
a little tiny bit.
Yeah. Like I said, that muscle's relaxed, you know,
Mhm.
so
Yeah, my eyes feel like they're like,
sleepy.
yeah.
You're all tired. All that lactic.
I know, I'm like, it's weird.
So both of you guys have to come all the way from Houston, Texas,
Yeah.
Hey, it's worth it.
with all those geniuses down there,
Yeah.
and this
Yeah.
wasn't even LVI.
Right.
I
hate
feel like
when
my
that
eyes are like,
happens. All right. What do your shoulders feel like? They feel different.
yeah, they just feel like, and normally I'm like shoulders in my ears. Like I walk around like this for the last forever.
Yeah.
Like, and now I just, like, they're relaxed.
It feels loose. Try moving your neck around.
I feel relaxed like ever. I haven't felt like this. I can't even. Like I think that's why I'm so tired. 'Cause
Yeah.
normally, like I'll go to bed and I feel like I can't relax, but it's hard for me to kind of even do that anymore. I'm like,
Not bad. Okay.
like ah.
Are you yawning yet?
No, but I feel like my eyes are very very heavy. They are like I feel like
You need to take her home to bed,
Yeah.
like right now. This is
Yeah.
an emergency.
This is
Best sleep
amazing.
you've gotten in years.
I'm like, it's like struggling to keep
Yeah.
up. I'm like,
And what were they trying to do in Houston? Rebuild your whole
redo my
bite.
whole mouth. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. With no promises, no nothing.
Mm-mm. I'm like,
All right. Glad you came here.
thank you so much.
All day. Is it sensitive? At all, or a little
No.
bit? What was she earlier?
She was a 7.
7 out of 10. And what are you now? 1, 2.
1, 0. I don't feel any, it's not.
Do it again. Let's make sure. Switch it real hard. Nothing?
No, I'm like, I just.
Did you know that the hypersensitive teeth industry is a $3 billion a year industry?
That's crazy.
Sensodyne. Toothpaste.
All right, so tell me how it's been. It's been, what, about a day?
Mhm.
How do you feel?
I feel amazing. I slept really, really well last night.
Mhm.
I haven't slept like that. I can't even remember.
Yeah.
Last time I didn't wake up feeling like, I didn't wake up really tired this morning like I normally do and achy through here. My shoulders for the first time don't feel like they're like, I used to feel like I had to push them down all the time.
Mhm.
And they feel like they kind of just like slope a little bit more, just relaxed.
Just lay there,
hmm
like they're not
Um,
contracted.
Yeah, I don't feel all that tension anymore. Like I said yesterday, I feel like I had a really, really good massage.
Yeah, in the middle of the treatment.
hmm
Yeah. How's the popping and clicking?
It's not really that bad. This morning it was there a little bit, but I know it's probably going to be there. But I mean, it doesn't. It's not there all the time. I can eat.
The cartilage was damaged for sure, years ago. So you're always going to have a pop and a click, but it shouldn't be anywhere near as dramatic as
Yeah,
it was.
it's not as prominent, and it doesn't feel like it's popping out of socket anymore. It just pops. It's not like so dramatically like used to. I'd feel it kind of move this way,
Yeah.
and now it just kind of pops just a tiny bit. It's not really.
Almost like a guitar string that was really tight
Yeah.
and now it's really loose.
Mhm.
Is that fair?
Yeah,
Yeah. How about the headaches? Because you mentioned you had headaches on occasion.
I haven't had any, like, I don't feel any tension in here at all anymore. And eating, I ate a bagel today, which normally would be exhausting back here.
Yeah.
And I would have to, after, in the middle, massage my jaw.
No big
It
deal.
felt so easy to eat.
So it feels like it's more efficient. It's
Mhm.
the machine, the chewing machine is doing a better job.
Yeah, I
right?
feel like my bite is very delicate now. It's not a process to do it anymore.
So it's easy,
hmm
natural.
hmm
Yeah, let's try the ice water, see what it does. Yesterday,
was
what
a
was she?
7.
She was a 7 out of 10.
I don't have any sensitivity.
Like-
Like, I drank iced tea today, hot coffee. It
It-
doesn't bother me at all.
Nothing.
I mean, it's cold, but
Yeah.
it's not like, it's just cold.
It's no big deal.
Mm-hmm.
So today, on a scale of 0 to 10, you give it a.
I don't, a 0. Like,
Zero
it's not
for real?
painful at all.
Yesterday, it was a.
It's like, at least, I said a 6 or a 7.
Yeah.
So,
Okay. Excellent.
if, like I said, I had got all my fillings done before I came, but if I ever had to get any done in the future, I would come back here because I don't want this to mess up.
Well,
I'm like,
we always, everything that we
great.
do in this office revolves around the bite stuff.
Mhm.
The bite stuff is just, to me, it's actually quite easy. Most dentists have no respect for it, and they're not educated on it. I
Mhm.
mean, it's not even their fault. They're not taught this in school. This is not something I learned. I found it on my own in research. So even the simplest filling can throw you out.
Right.
Usually it takes more than 1 or 2, but you go through a lifetime of crowns and fillings, this is the kind of problem
Mhm.
people wind up with.
Yeah, because
So-
I haven't had any major dental work other than fillings. So
Yeah.
that's the only thing I can think of. Because after you did all that work, everything's just fine. I mean,
Feels normal.
hmm
Well, I adjusted a bunch of your fillings too as we were doing that. Close down for me, relax. Is that tender back here at all?
Mm-mm.
How about this pterygoid on your left side?
Mm-mm.
Nothing?
Mm-mm.
Yesterday it was terrible, wasn't it?
Oh, it was excruciating.
Which side was worse yesterday?
This side, oddly enough, was.
Even
it
though.
felt.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. This side was the one that.
And that side was the newly
Mm-hmm.
popping one you told
Yes.
me 6 months ago.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas this was the chronically
Right.
popping 19 or
Mhm.
20 years ago,
Right.
right? But this was the sore
Yeah, that was
too.
really, really tender when you touched it.
Yeah. How about underneath your chin?
It's great.
Does it feel a little looser?
Yeah, everything. I mean, this feels like new.
Yeah.
Everything feels great.
Awesome. Excellent.